Hi, welcome to Rants and Rabbit Trails, our first edition of, I guess, a video recording. You can see our faces.
Super exciting.
Super exciting. Yeah, we'll see how this goes, and if...
Starting strong. I've got so many chords, so many things going on.
Me too. All the time. Even when I'm not recording. There's a lot going on.
There's just chords everywhere all the time. Anyway, welcome to today's episode.
Hi.
You may or may not have seen our announcement on Instagram. But we're switching things up.
Funky,
not only are we doing video, but we're just gonna ramble.
Yeah, our main podcast episodes are going to be more rambly, true to our name and nature. And we do have a YouTube channel now. You can find us at Rants and Rabbit Trails on YouTube, and there we're going to be posting videos of our faces along with the standard content. And on top of that, we're going to be working more towards some bigger goals that we have, like doing regular video. Eventually we're gonna have a set studio.
It's gonna be crazy.
One day.
One day.
And
who knows when.
And potentially, definitely, maybe playing some games together, or me playing games and Pro watching.
We'll see how it goes.
And then maybe her trying. But
I'm
yeah,
really bad. Get ready.
more content, video-based content will be on YouTube, so make sure you check us out there and follow along for the crazy ride and evolution as we kind of grow towards...
As we expand the Rabbit Trails universe.
the lore. What is it? Fuck.
Wait, what?
The what's that term? It's like the story thickens or something.
The plot thickens.
The plot thickens! That's what I was looking for. That's gonna be
I'm so sorry.
horrible to take care of.
Your ear holes are gonna be bleeding.
My what?
Your ear holes.
I did not hear ear holes. I just heard holes.
I don't know what the rest of your holes are doing. I'm sorry.
They're gonna be bleeding.
When you're bleeding out all of your holes. Classic.
Anyway, yeah, as we established, yeah, it's gonna be kind of rambly from here on out. We do still love, obviously, telling spooky stories and sharing more like story-based or research-based storytelling with each other, so we're still definitely going to be doing that, but standard pod recordings are probably going to be a lot less structured and just two bros chilling in a hot tub.
A few miles apart. 'Cause
Yeah.
they're gay!
Oh.
Yes, I'm so excited.
I'm really excited too.
It's gonna be a fun change. It'll allow for us to, like, focus on... Or I think at least it'll help us, like, make better quality content when we do storytelling vibes.
Yeah.
Really get into that research, and yeah, we haven't totally figured out how we're gonna do it yet, but it's gonna be litty.
It's gonna be legend. Wait for it. Dairy.
So, yes.
What's that one... I have not really watched a whole lot of How I Met Your Mother, and I don't really plan on it.
Fair enough. I've watched to the same part like twice in the show and then got bored both times.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know, I can't get with it. And
it's kind
I
of...
don't know, the comedy is just like
it's millennial humor.
Definitely outdated.
Yeah, that's very true.
In a few ways. But all that to say, Isaiah has watched all of it, I'm pretty sure, multiple times. And his bedroom at his old family's house, he had a decal on his wall that is like a Barney quote. And he's like, oh, whenever I am sad, I just stop being sad and be awesome instead. I don't know if I butchered that quote, but
no, that's pretty much it, yeah.
He had that. He had just like a decal of that on his wall. And that was
when I was in high
funny
school,
memory.
I had a period where I watched that show all the time. I feel like Noah, we're going to bring up Noah in literally every single episode.
It's inevitable, okay?
I love
you, Noah. Yeah. Okay, that was horrible.
A certain part of my friend group, including Noah, was obsessed with How I Met Your Mother. So that's why I started watching it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I want to be in on the jokes.
In on the shit.
And then I got bored.
Yeah.
They really dragged that shit out.
Yeah.
If you want me to watch something, never mind,
Didn't we talk about that, like, the first time we got together? You mentioned, like, if anybody tells me to watch something, I will not do it.
I won't. I can't. I physically can't.
Yeah.
It's actually bad.
I just forget.
I don't forget. I'm like, once you tell me, it's ingrained in my brain. No.
We're not watching that.
No. Not for 5 years. I didn't used to be like that, though. So.
Just cooler than everyone else?
It's not because I'm cooler, I can tell you that. It's because I'm mentally ill.
You're edgy. Edgy queen.
That's what my parents call me.
Your parents?
No.
Out of anyone you could have chosen, you decided to go with your parents. That's what my
mom says
me.
I'm edgy.
She does. Hi, Pearl's mom.
I actually don't think my mom has ever described me as edgy once in my life.
Oh my gosh. Maybe she will now.
Oh, good golly.
Good golly gee.
Yes.
You go right on ahead.
I was gonna start out by saying I'm sorry to Liam Payne. After last week's One Direction Central episode, when I was trash talking Strip That Down and how it couldn't possibly have 1 billion streams, I found out.
Made a discovery.
It does. All it took
Congratulations, Liam Payne, for 1 billion streams of Strip That Down. This is character development. This is...
Yeah, it was a brilliant song. I don't know why I ever would have doubted it.
Sorry, King. I like that.
Sorry, King. I was also going to say, we didn't mention Louis at all.
Live, laugh, Liam Payne.
We mentioned every single one but Louis. And I just feel like that's an atrocity. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I don't think we did.
I don't think we did. Louis is just...
You said it. You fucking said it.
Thanks.
Yeah. A prince. A true prince.
Honestly, yeah, I love Louis. I love him very much.
Slay King.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, that's way too far. Go back.
Okay, on mine it doesn't...
a little further. Yeah! looks like a potato.
Even better.
Even better. Like turn into a hag there, a witch. Honestly, that's my like standard setting.
When
Hag.
you factory reset me, it is hag.
I go back to hag mode. Oh my goodness.
I go back to, oi, mister!
What was that TikTok you sent me that was like...
I don't even remember what the context was. All I remember is,
either.
oi, mister.
I do love that energy.
I do too. A little too much.
Oi, mister!
I would say 50% of my speaking during the day is in different voices. Did you just mute your mic? Oh.
I did, yeah.
Sorry, spoke too soon. Sorry, the energy is really here today. I'm on my second cup of coffee. Did I ask you during the One Direction talk if you have seen them, like, live?
No, I haven't. I would have loved to. A little heartbroken, probably forever. There are a couple other bands I want to see live. You know, I almost got tickets to go see Greta Van Fleet while they were in Seattle. And
RIP! That would have been so good.
I regret.
I'm like trying to remember any show I've ever been to besides One Direction.
I've seen, oh my gosh! Speaking of Noah, I saw Hosier. I saw Hosier in Seattle, and he was there. Noah was there, and I ran into him, and I was like, it's Noah! It's Noah! Yeah, I've seen him, and that was really fun.
Where in Seattle? Like, what venue? You don't know?
I don't remember, man. It was a surprise. Isaiah took me everywhere that day, so I was not paying attention.
You're like, I don't know where I am, but I'm having a good time.
I don't know where I am. And I get stressed out in Seattle, even if I'm not the one driving.
God, fucking tell me about it.
I won't drive in Seattle in general.
I've stopped.
But, yeah. But I still get stressed out, just being a passenger. So I like,
not
just
very
my
fun.
brain just deletes it all from memory.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Yeah, but yeah, went there a few years ago. That was very, very fun. And then I've seen 21 Pilots.
Slay. I saw them at what's it called? Seattle used to have a thing. Jingle Ball Hall? No. It was a different one.
Jingle Ball.
It was one that they do every, like, fall or Christmas time or something, and it's, like, a bunch of different bands. And I saw them there, and it was great. I saw Arctic Monkeys
awesome.
there.
What?
And Phoenix. And Lord.
No way, dog!
Yeah. I went there twice, and it was so cool just to be able to see all those different bands in one day. Oh, and Vampire Weekend.
You've seen Vampire Weekend?
It was at that same show, or one of those shows.
I'm jealous.
Yeah. And I was in my Vampire Weekend era.
Phase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Perfect.
It was...
Perfect. Amazing. Hosier was really fun. And it wasn't like a huge venue either, which was really interesting, but I really liked.
That's why I was curious. You're going to have to figure out what venue that was at. Like, maybe you can ask Isaiah or something.
Pull up the maps or something. It was near Pike's Place.
Okay, it was probably Showbox then. I was gonna say,
Couldn't tell you, dog.
that's a great venue because it's small and, you know,
It was inside.
you're not like surrounded by 500 million people. It's more like 500 people or something like that.
Yeah.
I saw Tyler the Creator at one of the Showbox locations. I was having a really bad time, but it was still cool.
That's awful. Were you tripping or something?
No, I think I was just incredibly anxious for a myriad of reasons, like I normally am.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Relatable.
Not my best.
I saw a TikTok yesterday, like right before bed, that said, it was this chick and she was like, I do not know one hot girl that is not down horrifically right now.
I saw that too.
And I was like, yeah, that's so true. And then I realized that they're right both ways, because my brain is like, that's so true, bestie. I am down bad. And then I realized that she was talking about, like, mood. Like, she was just... I was like, that's also true. Both of those are true.
Both.
There's
There's something in the fucking air, my guy.
Dude, like we were talking about earlier, like, I don't know if any of y'all been feeling this way, but, like, I cannot wake up, like, before 9 o'clock and get out of bed before 10. Like, the past week or so. And I don't fucking know why. No matter how much I want to, even if I go to bed, which, like, again, I was talking to Pearl about this earlier, so it's kind of a revisit, but, like, we've embraced the night owl a little bit because of that, and so, like, obviously I know I'm staying up late, so it might be harder to get up in the morning, but even when I don't stay up late, like, I went to bed around 9:30 or something a few days ago, and could not fucking get out of bed and wake up.
I don't know
what's going
on, but I feel the same. It's been like weeks now. For the past couple days, I woke up early because I'm like somewhat trying to break myself of this cycle, but
yeah, I know. It's like, how much effort do I want to put into this? Because I want to get up, but do I?
Do I? No, and honestly, like, I kind of rejected the night owl lifestyle because that's what I did when I was, like, drinking a lot, and I'm, like, I don't know, kind of convinced myself that, like, I'm better now, like, I'm grown up, like, I don't stay up late. And I'm like, wait, I actually love staying up late, and, like, sometimes it does help me be a little more alive during the day if I just let it happen, and I stay up late, and I sleep in late, and I'm like, okay, this is fine. But sometimes my brain's like, you're a fucking loser.
I know. I don't like it.
I didn't like it.
So sorry, Liam Payne.
So sorry, Liam.
We love Strip That Down. I've never listened to it.
I don't think I've listened to the full thing, but I've seen a lot of TikToks. Also, my narcissistic ass can't stop staring at myself.
Well, I am like, too. I'm, like, glancing back and forth. Like,
hello? It's like when I'm on FaceTime and I'm like,
Pearl me.
I'm skating like a ballerina. Feeling gangster.
Yeah. I don't know.
Completely unrelated.
What?
Have you seen that trend on TikTok where you ask your boyfriend or your partner
how many times
they think of the Roman Empire?
Yeah.
Have you tried that on Isaiah yet?
I have not, but I'm really curious because he's got a brain, that one.
Okay, I texted Zach earlier because I was like, feel like we need to talk about this.
This is urgent.
Wait, let's see. What did he say?
This is urgent.
How often do you think about the Roman Empire? He responded, more often than I would think, just because of lead. And I was like,
Because of lead?
Yeah, because there was a lot of lead in their water supply. And I was like, for a second, it took me a second. Because I was like, because you're a plumber. And I was like, so does lead come up a lot at work? Or, like, are you just thinking about lead randomly? And, yeah.
I feel like
it's because of his job. And I'm like, I feel like that's only partially true. I know that bitch be thinking about the Roman Empire all the time. He's trying to save face.
I think about lead more than I thought I would as an adult.
I think about lead more than I think about the Roman Empire.
Yeah. I saw another TikTok. I'm chronically online.
Same. What was it?
Anyway, I just needed to like sit like ashamed for a moment.
No.
Of this lady that was polyamorous, and she had 4 boyfriends or 4 partners, and she asked them all that question, and all of them too were like about once a week or
I have yet to see one of those videos where the guy doesn't say about once a week.
I don't understand. I don't get it. But you know,
I mean, like, it does connect back to a lot of things. You know, there's a lot of reasons why one could potentially think of the Roman Empire, but I still think it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, what a random
thing to think about. Speaking of the Roman Empire, I don't know why it made me just think of that, again, TikTok that I sent you that was like that chick talking about how terrifying the Vatican is.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if any of y'all have looked into the Vatican. But, I mean, just a square one, it's like the capital of Christianity. So it's like a big no. Big fuck no in a lot of ways.
No.
Because it's been there for like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. So there's obviously a lot of like dark, gross history there.
Yeah, and it's the fucking Vatican. So
and it's like, the fucking Vatican.
If it was that old, period, there would already be weird energy, weird vibes, you know, lingering stuff. But then you add that it's the fucking Vatican, and you're like,
yeah. No, thank you. We're done.
Dude, that just reminded me. I hope this never gets back to her. Wait, were you in choir?
Don't.
You were.
I know what you're gonna say! I know what you're gonna say! I don't want to talk about it!
Well, yes. I do.
Okay.
Our teacher, during choir concerts, would get very, very passionate with her, we'll say it nicely, passionate, with her, I don't know, what's it, conducting? Even though it's like
10 and 11-year-olds. She's like,
no,
she's
literally,
conducting
I
like
remember
an orchestra.
She would get so fucking pissed off at everybody during the rehearsals and stuff, but then during the concert, she would like put her whole pussy into that conducting. And all of us are like fucking have PTSD from how crazy she is. But I just vividly remember, I don't know, it was like some Phantom of the Opera song or something like that, and she was backing down the aisle in between all the crowd.
She would go in
like her entire body.
She's like flinging her
I was
arms
like,
around, like, about to
"Ma'am."
take off, about to take flight. Like
what-
just
what kind of-
calm down.
What kind of production
Calm
do you
down.
think this is? Calm down.
You're shh.
Like, kids can't hear me calling you a bitch because they're listening to Kids Bop.
Dude, oh my god. There are some songs that, like, I still can't listen to because I'm like, oh my god.
The amount of times a song starts playing and the urge to say, I sang this in choir. Life is a Highway is fucking ruined. Not that it was ever, like...
I wanna ride it all night long. Especially, being an alto. You're, like, singing the same note the entire time.
Literally, so much of my choir career, which was long, was just...
Unfortunately.
And then I stopped doing solos and, like, that kind of thing, so I just really would have the most boring time of my entire life.
Yeah.
And then I would get traumatized every single time there was a production, because she was crazy.
She was crazy.
I'm sorry to that woman, but...
I'm not.
Am I? No.
I'm not. His name is Mike.
I think it's because I'm still, like, scared. I swear to God, dude, all the time I'll be out in public and I see somebody that I think is her and I'm like...
Really? You like PTSD flashbacks?
Literally, I'm like, I don't want it. I don't want to talk.
No. I saw someone that I did not want to see in public the other day and proceeded to have a nightmare the following night.
That's so sad.
Because I saw this person and I was like, I woke up the next day and I was like,
no.
What the fuck?
It's gonna be a no from me.
It's gonna be a no from me, dog.
Honestly, most teachers from there I actually wouldn't be upset about seeing. But, like, my teachers at least.
Yeah, that's true. There are a couple that I can think of I'd be perfectly fine seeing.
Not her, though! Boo!
Like, honestly, how shitty of a teacher do you have to have a lasting impact like that on children?
Well,
we are adult. That was over 10 years ago.
You guys.
That was over 10 years ago.
The fact that some people love her, though.
That's
like,
what
to this
gets
day.
me. That's what really grinds my gears.
Like, I saw I don't know who it was, someone got married recently, and I saw that she was at their wedding, and I was like, couldn't be me.
Wasn't me. That a sofa? Wasn't me.
Anyway, yeah, choir was really fun.
Oh, and she'd always get, like, super intense about, like, you're not allowed, well, about everything, but, like, you're not allowed to have yogurt before a concert, or ice cream before, like, any dairy, or else I'll fucking roast you on a spit, you little shit.
I made it a tradition to drink a glass of milk every night with my dinner before I went to the concert. Because I said, fuck you.
I love little spiteful Pearl. I love that.
Oh, I was so hateful.
Relatable, though. Like,
yeah, I was like, you think you're gonna fucking tell me what to do, bitch? Maybe not.
Probably not. I remember a piano teacher that was kind of intense for a children's teacher as well.
Are we talking about Mr.
Oh, that was his name. I couldn't even remember.
Yeah, he was very intense.
Very intense.
I did not last long. It's like,
no, my mom made me keep for
why
years.
am I getting bullied by a fully grown adult?
I know. I'm like, sir, I'm a 9-year-old. Please stop.
Dude.
It was like, I thought I was gonna die sometimes after that class because I was like, oh man, I gotta get better at playing piano. I'm so
I feel
scared.
like he was somewhat nice to me because I was a really shy kid, and I always like did everything I could to like not be one of the nuisance kids because I was just scared to be,
Yeah.
you know, I didn't want
Yeah.
to get fucking picked on.
Yeah.
But
Relatable.
yeah, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, a lot of the teachers there were kind of bullies.
Yeah. Yeah, it's insane. I obviously can't speak like 100% to other schools, obviously, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was like a common thing.
Oh no,
Because
not
like
at all. There's like the good teachers, and then there's all the rest of the teachers that caused literal trauma in their students' lives.
yeah. Fuck you guys.
It's not good.
Especially if it's like I already have trauma at home, or like kids already have to go home to shit, and then you go to school and then your teacher treats you like that.
I mean, like, I literally had crippling anxiety and depression, and would have panic attacks every single day before and after and during school. So, you know, not the best. Not the best. One of my notes that I did write down that I randomly thought of, and speaking of school, was, did we already talk about this when we first mentioned our school, the dog biscuit factory?
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
We went to school in a warehouse for a little bit.
It was in this huge
And
like,
when I
business
say
warehouse part.
Yeah, I'm not like jokingly saying warehouse.
No,
it was
like
in a
legit.
literal warehouse.
Do you remember the Snow Isle book fairs at the old
the
building?
Scholastic Book Fair?
Yeah, the Scholastic Book Fair.
Yes. Oh my god, I fucked with the Scholastic
Eat that
Book
shit
Fair.
up. My little autism brain was like.
But yeah, our school shared a parking lot with another warehouse that made dog biscuits.
Yeah.
And it smelled like delicious cinnamon all the time.
Bro, I forgot about the cinnamon. Dude,
Dude,
you wanna...
it smelled so good for being dog biscuits.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it did.
I was always like, that smells scrumptious. Let me in those.
Scrumptially umptious, dog.
Let me in.
Please.
And that also reminds me that, like, that little drive between the warehouses, like, where some people could park, is also where they had the children's play area.
Dude, no, okay, that's what I was gonna say. Want to know what one of the most embarrassing, traumatic things that's, like, stuck with me?
Oh, God.
I don't even know how old I was. I had to have been, like, 8 or 9 or something.
The best age for trauma.
Yeah. Yeah, school-related trauma. Best age for an already shy, quiet kid. Do you remember, so the back door, there was, like, the side of the warehouse that the offices were on, like, went out to the front.
Mm-hmm.
And then the back side, where, like, if you crossed that area, you could get to the warehouse behind that, like, musical theater.
Yeah, like the door by the lunchroom.
Yeah, that door.
Yeah.
Outside that door, people would play, like,
Green light, go!
basketball or, you know, things out there. Yeah.
There was a tetherball for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit, I forgot. I went out that door once because my mom always parked on that side. And as I walk out, literally not even, like, any time to process what was going on, a basketball hits me in the face. Like, the, like, thong noise and the feeling, like, on your face and your nose that you're like, and I just stood there. I was just like, and this basketball went bouncing, and these two like teenage boys who were shirtless playing basketball back there. I don't fucking know, dog. I have no clue. But literally, it just opened the door, hit in the face, and I'm just standing there like in shock. And one of them goes, "Dude, you just hit that little girl in the face!" And the other one's like, "I'm so sorry," or whatever. I literally don't remember anything except turning around and walking back inside. I did not say or do anything. I just stood there. Like
exactly how my reaction would be.
I was like, I'm done.
I don't know what to do.
I'm done now.
Dude.
I'm leaving.
I don't know if I don't know what the fuck. But
me neither.
In my childhood, I was... I struggle to find a way to say this without making it sound suggestive, but I was constantly getting hit in the face with balls.
No, I played soccer for a little bit when I was 9, and me too. Honestly, I think that this is a whole different rabbit trail.
Oh god.
That I'm about to go on, so if you had anything else you were gonna say...
I was just gonna say, like, it doesn't matter where I was. Like, if there was children playing with any kind of ball, guaranteed I was gonna get hit in the fucking head with it, whether or not I was playing.
Yeah.
But that's all.
I saw a video a little while ago. I'm pretty sure I sent it to you, I think. But about this girl that was talking about, like, she's autistic and neurodivergent and all that, and also like a brain development doctor or whatever, and was talking about how like bodily trauma, especially to the head at younger ages, can like increase chances of like developmental issues or like things like that. And you might have a brain injury your entire life and not even fucking know it.
Right.
Because it's not like when you think of a brain injury, you think of something like really drastic and huge. But like
a concussion.
Literally anything, related to the brain.
People were so casual about concussions when I was younger, and I was like, is that not
I know.
bad, though? Like...
Yeah, but it just made me think of, like, because I played soccer when I was 9, and, dude, I loved soccer. I love, like, being active in general and stuff, but
I did soccer for one season, and I loved it. It was so fun.
Yeah, and I always say that, like, I love games and things like that, but I hate competitions, and I think that it's just been, like, because of... like a culmination of things throughout the years that like people have just ruined competitions for me. But like soccer, I was like a fucking punching bag. Like, like so not to mention there was like another girl on our team that was just like, I mean, I'm 25 now, almost 25, talking shit about a 9-year-old, but I mean like, this little girl was a bully.
Listen, that little girl's 25 now, too.
She was a bully.
We should beat her ass.
Pull up! No, she was really mean, and that was just on my team alone. And, like, every other team, I remember this one team that was really, really bad that we played against, and, like, again, these are, like, teams of 9-year-olds playing soccer. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's not that deep, dog. But, like, the amount of shit that would happen, and just, like, refs didn't do anything. Like didn't call it.
I'm over here getting fucking bullied, and you guys are just watching?
Getting beat up. Like, multiple times, like, I had the soccer ball hit me square in the face, and then there was a time that, like, I was pushed around multiple times, like, physically. That's obviously against the rules. But there was a time during a game that, like, I was literally shoved to the ground, and another girl ran over my back with her cleats.
What a bitch.
She just, like, steamrolled over me with her soccer cleats.
What a little
on my back.
word.
Yeah, and I'm like, this is 9-year-old soccer. What the fuck is going on? Like,
why are you brutalizing me?
I know, but it's just crazy to think about, like, shit that happened like that in my past and how often it was. And just, like, obviously we're resilient. Like, you can fucking roll down a hill and get scraped and whatever and be like, la la la, that sucked, but, like, you're fine. But shit still snowballs, you know? Especially on a developing person's body.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I started having issues with my back and scoliosis and my hips and stuff at like 12 years old or younger.
That'll do it.
And like, it's just crazy. And like, I have so many issues for a person that's my age that's like, obviously, like, I don't even want to get into the whole, like, you're too young to be in pain. Like, go fuck yourself, Karen.
Yeah.
But it's just insane. Like,
it is. There's a lot of crazy shit that I don't know. I just sometimes don't think about, or up until recently didn't start thinking about, like, how that kind of stuff still affects me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I have to go pee so bad. Hold on.
Go piss, girl. Hey, it's just you and me now. Anyway, you come here often? I hope not, because this is my house. I want to play Baldur's Gate really bad.
I feel like a new person.
You know?
Sometimes that's all you need.
Sometimes. Honestly though.
Crack.
Oh. Yeah.
Anyway, trauma, physical and mental trauma.
Woo! Woo!
Oh.
Yeah. You don't have your Victorian child things, do you?
I have two. Let's just hit me with them.
You want to? So this is a list that I have so far of things I think that would send a Victorian child into a coma. I have gushers.
They're gonna be like red 40?
Gushers.
Absolutely.
A throat lozenge. Sniffing a Sharpie.
Fair.
A single Dorito. A Starbucks egg bite.
I've never tried one of those.
Don't. Those little mints that you can only find at the front desk of a doctor's office. Riding the zipper.
Oh, like at the fair?
At the fair.
Oh my god, that would kill me.
That would kill me too. FNAF.
That would just, like, They would cease to exist.
Mm-hmm. Probably disintegrate.
Mm-hmm.
I have a takeoff, landing, and just riding in an airplane in general.
When you said takeoff, I was thinking of Migos. Like Offset. Isn't one of them called Takeoff? I'm gonna hate myself.
What?
Takeoff, yeah, he's a rapper.
Oh.
Anyway,
That
that's
went
not
over
what
my
you
head.
meant.
No, I mean like an airplane.
But Takeoff the rapper would also probably,
Yeah. Any sort of modern music. Probably, for sure.
ad-libs alone.
Yeah. A projector? Or like just in general, like a movie theater or whatever. A Red Bull.
Oh my god, give those bitches a yerba mate. Those bitches.
Yeah.
Those bitch-ass Victorian children.
Yeah. That's all I have at the moment.
My two that I have, the job description of an influencer. They're like, I'm gonna kill myself. And then the plot of Riverdale. Oh.
Completely accurate.
To be fair, I think the plot of Riverdale would cause any of us to cease to exist.
Yeah, honestly,
What's going on there?
what is happening?
What were they drinking?
Yeah.
My caffeine intake.
True. Jello.
Fan cams.
Fan cameos. Cameos.
Did you say Jello?
I did say Jello.
What made you think of that?
I don't know. I just thought. I don't know. I just thought of Jello. That's what made me think of it.
Okay, I'm just curious if there was like something you saw or.
No, just Jello.
I think hate my brain. Jello, by the way.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a slug, and I hate slugs.
You too hate slug-like substances.
The other night, I was trying to go to sleep, and I all of a sudden started thinking about every terrible interaction I've had with a slug in my whole life, and
naturally,
It didn't help.
Probably not.
I was like, cool, where did this come from? It's like 1 a.m, and I'm literally just trying to fall asleep. I hate slugs.
You want to know, I just found a random note in my notes app that says, Adele is the villain in her hit song, Hello.
Oh my god. Wait, when was that note from?
You're gonna look at me and tell me that I'm wrong?
Oh my god.
When was that?
Yeah.
That was recent.
Dude, I love
Listen.
The amount of random shit that's in my notes.
She is the villain.
Okay, I believe you.
She, after years of, after breaking someone's heart, years later, comes back to them and is like, hi,
me.
I was wondering if we could talk about everything that happened. Why would anyone do that when you're the one who like broke the other person's heart years later? And then to have the audacity to say, what's the lyric? For breaking your heart. It clearly doesn't tear you apart anymore. Why do you give a shit? You're the one who left. Like, good for them. They moved on.
How long ago did this song come out? I'm obsessed that you're thinking about this.
They moved on. And you're going to come back years later and have the audacity to be upset that they moved on?
You wanna know what this reminds me of?
Like, no. Back the fuck off, dude.
Back off, Adele.
That's all I have to say.
In Gilmore Girls, have you ever watched Gilmore Girls? We've talked about this.
No.
Okay, for all my Gilmore Girl heads out there.
Gore heads?
Lorelai, when Christopher comes and he's gonna get married to Sherry, and Lorelai's like, by the way, I think I'm finally over you. I just think I was leaving open the possibility for all these years, but, you know, I think I'm finally over you, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, fuck you, basically. Like, why the fuck would you even say that, you dumb bitch? And that's my exact reaction during the scene, too. I'm like, who does this bitch think she is?
Exactly. It's obvious she states in her hit song Hello that it's been years. She's gonna come crawling back and be upset that the other person has moved on and like ask them to talk about everything that happened in your shitty relationship years ago. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Stop. To the hand.
Stop. Go away.
Back off.
Yeah. So that's my.
There's a lot of passion there.
That's all I have to say, honestly. What else is funny in my? I have a quote from my husband.
Lay it on me.
Is anyone really an astronaut if they haven't been to space?
No. They're wannabe astronauts.
You're a wannabe. You're not really an astronaut if you haven't been to space yet.
Have you, unrelated, have you listened to any bardcore songs?
Yes! Of course I have!
Okay, I'm not talking about bard music in general. I'm talking about a bardified version of a song that came out recently.
Yes.
Yes!
Of
my god, I'm so glad. I thought so, first of all. Also, Zach was like, you need to ask Morgan if they have bard music stuck in their head because of all this.
No, okay, you can tell Zach that there is this one area, it's a brothel, and there's a bard. There's a bard and they're playing a fiddle or a violin, whatever. And I can't stand it. It drives me insane. Because for the first little bit of the song, it's just like the same thing. It's repetitive. And it's one of those repetition things that I'm like, it makes me want to peel my skin off. Yeah, I'm like, will you fucking...
Is it like a longer part that's looped, or is it just like a short part?
No, it's literally like a violin that's like, do 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 do.
No.
Do 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 do.
That's so annoying. What the fuck?
Do 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 do. And I'm like, I am going to murder this little like halfling or whatever that's playing this. Death in the brothel.
Not the halfling.
Love that game, but I don't like that repetition. Drives me a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
A lot of my notes are so random, like measurements for random things.
I have
a lot of grocery store lists.
Yeah. Random to-do lists with random quotes from something that I wanted to save.
A lot of shit that I write down because I want to remember it, and then I never remember it again.
Mm-hmm. Watch list. I found a watch list that has not been touched since February of 2022.
Oh my gosh, what's on it?
Fleabag on Amazon Prime, which I have watched already, and then Gilmore Girls.
Gilmore Girls.
That's all
honestly,
I have on there.
I've been watching it for so long that I can't tell if it's like something that someone would actually enjoy if they started it now,
or if it's just like a nostalgia.
I kind of hate watch Gilmore Girls. It's one of my favorite shows. I literally have watched it like probably at least 10 times. But I hate Lorelai and Rory, and I think they're the worst. So I can never tell if somebody would actually enjoy Gilmore Girls. Also, I want to watch Fleabag, but too many people have told me to watch it, and I still can't.
It's really good, bro. It's really
I
good.
know it's good.
I love Fleabag.
This is thing. I
really
have a
good.
list of scary movies.
I have a butternut squash soup recipe.
Obsessed.
I have a super deep. I have random poems in here I've written.
Nice.
And then like a super deep little thing that I jotted together while watching Lord of the Rings.
Slay. I have a link to a pigs in a blanket recipe.
I used to play Harvest Moon all the time. I don't know if you know what that game is.
It rings a bell, but I don't.
Harvest Moon was like a huge game growing up. Lily and I loved it. And I still have Harvest Moon, and I still fucking love it. But there are like little ingredients for like different like quests or things that you can like cook in your kitchen. You're a farmer, and I have a recipe for Wizard's Potion in my notes app.
I'm obsessed with that. Dude, tell me why I have the name of a tool. No, it's not a tool. It's kind of a tool. Ballcock nut.
Ballcock nut?
Listen, there's a lot of tools out there that have some gay-ass names.
That's super true. You're not wrong. I have a random list of 3 things, and it's like a few down. It's like not even at the top. Scotch tape, wrapping paper, pads. That's it.
You're gonna make a homemade pad out of Scotch tape and wrapping paper.
Probably.
Dude, I have a list of quotes from my friends in here that are from a really long time ago, and some of them are...
Dude.
You know what they say, you're only as buzzed as you admit. I know this is from Nathan. I want to hear about straight guys having gay sex.
Can you repeat that, please?
I don't remember when this was, but I know it was Nathan. It just says, I want to hear about straight guys having gay sex.
Don't we all, brother?
Don't we all? One of them just says, I was thick as shit at the time.
Same. Actually, I've never been thick as shit. I'm a fucking twig. Okay. I have a list of, like, partner questions that, like, you ask them about yourself, and then, like, but I don't post that shit 'cause it's stupid, so I just recorded it for myself. And I apparently was asking it too late at night, and that's typically an issue because, like, I like to just chat in bed before going to sleep, but Isaiah has to go to sleep. And the first thing on here is, what is something that I say a lot? And he said, I don't know, you say a lot of things. I sleep now.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
What is my favorite thing to eat? 1 second. Is this a test? Why are you typing? Stop it!
Dude, Zach always gets so suspicious if I'm, like, doing something like that. I'm like, seems like I'm asking for any other reason other than I'm just asking. He's like, wait, what?
Who's my celebrity crush? Which one, guy or girl? Tom Holland or Wonder Woman. For second place, I'm putting Jensen Ackles.
Okay, Wonder Woman or the lady who plays Wonder Woman?
The lady that plays Wonder Woman, I'm assuming. I was just recording what Isaiah said. What do I hate? Passive aggressiveness. Oh, and waking up. He knows me so well.
Ouch.
What gets my temper going the most? An alarm in your ear, bad driving, and stupid questions.
Those are all real for me as well.
Yeah.
I love the random ass one-line notes in here. One literally says big dongs. I'm sorry, but why on earth?
Big dongs.
And it's like capitalized, like the D in dong is capitalized.
Dongs
like,
is possessive?
Was that like an idea for a name for something?
Big dongs.
And then one just says 2 Chainz, I'm different.
Big dongs.
Big dongs.
Here's one. It says, dress up as a lifeguard.
What on earth? Same. What? I want to know the context
I don't know.
so badly. I don't know what this is like in reference to. Well, I know what it's in reference to, but I don't know why I wrote this down. It just says, the constant fire tending and wood stacking of my childhood. Did you have a wood-burning fireplace?
I did not. The family that I lived with, though, once I left home, did.
Big part of my childhood.
Yeah?
Just having to go out and fill up the wood cart and always, stoke the fire.
Keeping the family warm.
It's so funny.
I do love wood stoves, though.
Oh my
They're
god,
very,
nothing
very,
better than
very
a wood
cozy.
Stove. They're so cozy. And also collecting eggs. But after a while I said, I don't want to do that anymore. I said, I actually hate doing that more than anything. And they stopped making me do it.
Hell yeah, brother.
I said, no, ma'am. I'm going to grab myself a beverage out of my little fridge right here. One of the most exciting moments of my day when I have my...
Got a little bevy. Ooh, it's a Poppy.
I love Poppy so much. Sponsor me, Poppy.
Sponsor me, Poppy.
So good.
Yo, that makes me think of Poppy playtime. Were you zoning out?
What?
Were you zoning out for a second? Because it definitely looked like you were.
I was looking at my notes.
Oh.
I wrote down, why does a beverage give me so much will to live? Because I wanted to talk about and ask you if you feel the same way.
I definitely do.
I instantly my day becomes better once I have a fun beverage. And if I'm planning my day and I think to myself, oh my gosh, I can include some fun beverages in here, then I get all excited.
Yeah.
And it's the best. I just love it so much. It makes me so happy.
I completely agree. You're not alone, girl. You're not alone.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Thank you. Namaste.
The last thing I have on here written in my notes is one I thought of earlier when we couldn't stop singing different songs. Wait, what were we singing earlier? Ha 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 ha. And then we were singing Hella
else,
Good by, is that Gwen Stefani or No Doubt? Hella Good. Feeling hella good. And I was thinking about did you ever do the theater warm-up where someone sings a song and you're all standing in a circle and then you're supposed to think of other songs that it's like whatever the lyrics remind you of, you're just supposed to start singing. Do you remember that?
I think so.
And that happens to me in my everyday life frequently to where I'm singing a song or somebody else is singing a song and the lyrics remind me, and then I go into a different song.
Oh yeah. I do that all the time. I call that the brain shuffle. Like the radio in my brain is on shuffle. I'll also mash together songs.
Same.
And like do it like it's second nature, like that's the actual song, and I can't remember how the actual song continues because it just flows into a different song.
Yes,
and I'm
exactly.
like, I have no idea like how the rest of this first song goes, because in my brain it just goes to the next one.
My pet peeve is when people are like, that's not the lyrics. And I'm like, did I fucking ask?
Did I ask you, Deborah? No.
Deborah,
I don't know.
Let me live my life.
Deb, shut up. God, Deb.
When we were younger, Tess would, I was always singing songs. Really fucking annoying. Mostly musicals, I would just, like, start singing the whole entire song.
Yeah.
And Tess thought it was really annoying, so whenever they wanted me to stop singing that song, they would just start singing another one, and I would automatically pick up that song and start singing it, but, like, without even realizing it. And then I look at Tess and be like, you did it again, didn't you? P-brain. No thoughts, just sing.
Yeah, Lily used to do that a lot. She'd just be singing, like, constantly, like, whatever songs were in the musical that we were currently in or whatever. And then I'd go to my room and sing by myself. Because I was like, nobody listen to me. Nobody listen.
Oh, yeah. I feel that.
I'm still that way. Like, I have always fucking loved to sing, but I only sing if I'm home alone or in my car alone.
Same.
I don't even listen to music, like, with my husband in the car. Because it makes me want to sing. And, like, I've sung around him so many times.
I get
I still can't for some reason. I'm
distracted.
Like,
when I put music on in the car with me and Zach, he'll be trying to talk to me, and I'm like, I've got lyrics to sing, buddy.
Yeah, this is not the time for chatter.
This is not the time.
Okay? I'm singing Lana Del Rey right now. Go away.
No, I'll seriously be like, keep singing until I feel like I've sung enough, and then I'll be like, anyway, what were you saying?
Yeah, like, I'm sorry, I didn't hear anything you said.
I had other things to focus on.
It went into the void.
Period. Okay, well, if y'all love us and want to see more of us, ding! You can go follow us on Instagram at Rants and Rabbit Trails Pod. You can follow us on TikTok at Rants and Rabbit Trails Pod, and you can subscribe to us on YouTube at Rants and Rabbit Trails. Give us a little like on there.
A little like, maybe.
One like for this mini construction hat. Is there anything else? I think that's it. Oh, and you can give us a rating. Give us a rating, please. We will love it so much.
Rate us.
And remember what I said about the forehead kiss. It still stands.
Get a little kissy. Little kissy.
On Spotify or Apple Podcasts, go ahead and just give us a quick little beep. 5 stars. It's so easy. It'll take no time out of your day. And it'll help us so much. And yes, thank you.
Hug, hug, kiss, kiss. Big hug, little kiss. I don't think I'm gonna...
Encarnacion!
Encarnacion!
I use my hand
to wipe my tears.
Face.
Tears?
Tears. It's tears. To kiss your mouth. I break my vows. No, 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 Jose.
No, no, no.
Unless you want to, and then we break our vows together. Anyway.
Give us a like and a follow if you love Nacho Libre.
If you enjoyed any of our performances today,
give us a like and a follow. For
Here
these gods!
Oh my god.
Ew! Anyway, love you. Bye.
Go piss, girl.